This is Seth David from the world-famous Nerd Enterprises Incorporated, bringing to you another special screencast. This time we're talking about how to save time and headaches tracking time with TSheets. Knowledge is power. Make an impact by learning more. Call me right now at 866-945-8070 for information about private trainings. We record the live session with you so you can review it as often as you like afterwards. The best way to teach somebody how to use a product, the best way to sell a product for that matter, is to put that product in their hands and let them try it out. As long as we're on that topic, anywhere you happen to be watching this, whether you're in the blog or watching the video on YouTube, check the description. You'll see a link. It's my affiliate link for TSheets. They'll save you 10%, and it will also have them send me a little thank you for the referral. Obviously, it wouldn't be worth my time to send referrals just to get a commission on it. There's no way I would do that without first being in love with the product. Obviously, if I referred you somewhere and you tried a product and it was crap and I did it just because I was getting a commission, you would never come to me for another recommendation ever again. So the only reason I do it is because as long as I know I'm going to send people because I absolutely love this product and they're willing to thank me for the referrals, then I might as well. That's how I look at that. And again, you get the 10% discount by using my link. So this way we both win. And one of the other things I love about TSheets is they're set up so that everyone wins, truly, especially when it comes to the time tracking itself. I recently had somebody call me up and explain that he had this great system. He was using Google spreadsheets. His employees would log in after he would set them up for each pay period, and they would come in and log their time, and he would aggregate them. And even as elegant as his system was, and you can create some beautiful stuff, especially in Google Sheets where it's cloud-based, just like TSheets is. He still had the problem and the way he termed it was insofar as having a bridge to get that information from those spreadsheets into QuickBooks, because as elegant as the system was, at a certain point he still had to sit down and manually enter that stuff into QuickBooks so that he could process his payroll. Enter TSheets. That's exactly what I recommended to him. Halfway through his description, I already knew I was going to be recommending TSheets, but I was polite and let him finish. And then we scheduled a call so we could talk even more about it. And once again, and even after he explained to me in more detail what his system was like, I still recommended TSheets. And I'm going to recommend TSheets to you if you need a solution that allows you to track time, import it into your accounting software, and run your payroll based on that. TSheets even has some integrations with some payroll services. I believe ADP is one of them. So even there, it further simplifies your process and cuts down on headaches. How does it work? It's pretty simple. You're looking at a time card on my screen right now. So if I want to pull up a client, I can select a client and I can clock in. Right? Notice the clock is now running. I've already selected him. The service items link right based on my service item list in QuickBooks. So I'm going to choose casework, whatever it might be. And is it billable? You bet it's billable. It's always billable. And I could put notes in here saying, "Hi, Mom. I'm in court." Okay, and I can save the notes. Now, of course, the other beauty of this is as I get this set up and I have my employees, and let's say my employees don't necessarily work in the office, then what I want to be able to do is I want to be able to have them use their mobile phones so that when they get on site at a job, they can clock in right from their mobile phones again, and they don't have to remember when they got there later, and who knows how accurate that is when they're filling out a timesheet at the end of the week based on what they did 5 days ago. Let's clock out of here. And let's go over to the mobile app and see what this looks like. So as you can see, the time is going to pull from my clock. It's 11:32 on my clock. That's going to be the clock-in time. I'm going to select the customer. Notice I have the exact same list of customers because it's linked to the exact same QuickBooks file. Oh, look, there's Eric Greenspan. Sorry, Eric, I'm in the middle of a video. I'll call you back. Then we're going to select that it's billable. And then we're going to choose our service item, and once again, it's based on the exact same service item list. So let me choose partner review in this case, and then I'll add in some notes. I worked on stuff. Done, clock in, and now the clock is running. And let's go back over now to the browser to see what's happening there. I'm going to refresh my browser in another minute. I'll come back to this because sometimes it does take a minute to update from the mobile app through to the web. But you'll see that what I've clocked in based on just a moment ago on my mobile device will show up here. Meanwhile, let's take a look at what else we can do. If I go to Manage Timesheets, this to me is one of the coolest things that they have. So this gives me a list of all the time entries. Notice it has me clocking in and out a couple of times already just from testing things out and preparing to do this very recording. But one of the coolest things is, let's say that you have an employee clocking in and you, for some reason, are skeptical about whether or not they're really at the job site. Well, you've got this little guy right here. You can view the GPS location. Remember, they're using their mobile device. So you can view that, and you can see exactly where they're located on a map, which is pretty cool. So again, it allows for accountability. It allows you to make sure that people are doing what they say they're doing. And for that matter, you can certainly handle things appropriately if you find that they're not. So again, just a few high-level benefits in here. Now I'm back, and now it's showing my clock in, right? So it just took a minute to update. And sure enough, over here I see who's working. Over here it's showing my own time card, which is the same thing I just did from my mobile device. You can tell because I worked on stuff when I did it on my mobile device. When I originally did it through the web browser, I wrote something different in the notes, and I did that on purpose to make sure that it could easily be distinguished for the very purpose of this video. That, my friends, is a good high-level overview of the advantages of TSheets. But like I said, don't take my word for it. Go ahead and click on on the link that I'm going to provide. You'll get 10% off. I'll get a thank you from my friends at TSheets. Everybody wins. And as always, if you have any feedback, questions, comments, concerns, especially after trying this, especially if it's based on seeing this video, then I want you to reach out to me and let me know what your thoughts are. And bottom line, what I'm hoping will happen is you'll love this product so much, just like I do, that you'll want to send more referrals through me to sign up for TSheets. As always, I hope you had some fun along the way here and learned something. I hope you're having an absolutely fantastic day, and I look forward to seeing you on the web. Time to clock out.